HIDB commercial.
British industry needs a fresh start in the top country, the Highlands and Islands of Scotland. Power from highland rivers and nuclear power stations. People trained in many skills, a fresh industrial climate. Move to the Highlands and Islands. You'll find prime industrial sites, modern factory premises, modern housing. In the Highlands, we have the money and know-how to back you up, and development incentives not available elsewhere. Transport is easy in the top country, by road, by rail, by air. Enjoy the Highlands and Islands, like those who've already made the move. Come up and back in a day. It's just over 2 hours from London. Send for our book about the industrial opportunities and incentives offered by the Highlands and Islands Development Board. Phone 021 359 6161 and expand your ideas.
The Highlands and Islands of Scotland has a timeless beauty. This is a region of amazing contrasts. But life hasn't always been easy. By the 1960s, a combination of factors, from cultural repression to the clearances, the effects of war, and the lure of jobs in industrial cities, had pushed the region into severe economic decline. Male unemployment had soared to around 20%. Population, which had been around a quarter of the Scottish total, had fallen below a tenth. Jobs were scarce, often poorly paid. Away from the main towns, opportunities were confined to a handful of sectors like agriculture, fishing and forestry. In 1965, prompted by Scottish Secretary Willie Ross, the government took radical action to address what it called the Highland problem. It set up an innovative organisation, the Highlands and Islands Development Board, gave it a budget of £150,000, a staff of 5 people, and instructed them to come up with solutions. The board targeted key sectors: agriculture, forestry, fishing, tourism, crofting and manufacturing. It recognised the vital role a university could play in driving economic benefits. That opportunity was lost, however, when the government chose Stirling over Inverness. It became the UK's first government agency to award business grants. In its first year, it invested £840,000 in 176 business projects across the region. These created over 1,000 jobs. This one project would create skilled employment for thousands. The region also benefited from wider economic changes, like the discovery and development of North Sea oil and gas. Already up and running, the board was in an ideal position to seize this huge opportunity. It backed schemes to develop manufacturing projects at Nigg, Ardasir, Kishorn and Arnish, and terminals at Flutter and Sullom Voe, which are still in operation today. It set up community cooperatives, forerunners of today's social enterprises, to be run profitably by the communities themselves. In 1991, the torch was passed to a new organisation, Highlands and Islands Enterprise. And today the contrast in the region's fortunes could hardly be greater. An area once hard to reach is now well connected, nationally and internationally, physically and digitally. Population which had been in free fall is 22% higher than in 1965. That's 10 times the growth rate of Scotland as a whole. The economy is resilient and growing, with unemployment consistently below the national average, and a broad range of economic sectors supporting high-quality jobs and contributing to Scotland's growth. So what's next for the Highlands and Islands? Many of HIE's current projects will continue to grow and deliver benefits for future generations. And HIE is listening to young people. 3,000 people aged 15 to 30 took part in a major survey in 2015, sharing their views and aspirations for this special region. Their world is a far cry from the days of the Highland problem. They see opportunities to live, learn, study and invest in building a positive future in the Highlands and Islands. And HIE is here to support them in their journey. Will the next 50 years be as productive as the last? Time will tell.